Isaac Makwala, welcome to the 20th Avenue podcast. Papa, how are you doing?
Thank you, man. I'm doing fine.
Yeah. Fresh from the Olympics, still smelling like money in Tokyo.
Yeah, man, fresh from the Olympics, and I'm happy. I'm happy about what we did at the Olympics.
Yeah. Okay. So before we get straight into the business of winning medals and everything, just take us back to the time Sanzuluko Tutume, growing up. Like, what kind of kid were you? Like, just tell us about where you grew up in the environment.
Yeah, from way back, started everything Tutume, school Tutume, everything. I was living Tutume, so I did my primary from 1994 until 1997. Doing standard 1 up to standard 7, go Mpani Primary School. Now it's called Mahabatuna Primary School. Yes, then I went to Panagala CGSS from 2000 to 2002.
Okay.
Yes, then I didn't manage to go to Form 4, Form 5. I didn't manage to go to the senior. Yeah, but even though in schools I was doing athletics, I was playing football at the side.
Okay. But
mostly I was focused more in football than athletics.
Okay.
That's why I didn't run the junior or youth to represent Botswana. I started only coming join national team at old age, about 23 years.
Okay, so if you're saying that you focus more on soccer, there was a high possibility that you could have played for the Zebras. Which position were you playing?
Yes, I think I was good in football too. I was playing right wing, which is 7. But I decided when I grew up, then I decided no. To play football, you need other people to play.
Okay.
But to run, you just need yourself.
Okay.
So I needed something to do as an individual.
Okay.
Yes, not to do football. Football you have to base on other people. You can't play football alone.
Okay.
Yes, that's why I end up choosing athletics.
So did you play in any prominent soccer tournaments?
No, I didn't play any tournaments, but we play like the Christmas tournaments like that. Yeah, home Christmas tournaments.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how did the love for athletics now develop?
The love for athletics developed when I do my tertiary. I was schooling in Resource Brigade. Yes, then I met some coaches there.
Okay.
I met the guy called Sibani Molopo. He's a coach. Yeah, the athletics developed there. We end up joining the clubs, Francistown Athletics Club. Yeah, until I competed in the club, then I end up joining the national team.
Okay.
Yeah.
So did you have any idea one day you will end up representing the national team and racing against international athletes and stuff like that?
No, growing up I didn't think about that. I didn't think that athletics will take me where I am today.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm glad that today I'm here by where I am because of the athletics career. Yeah.
So if it wasn't for the athletics career, like which career were you going to take? Eventually you're supposed to work.
For now, I don't know, because when I do my brigade, I was as a carpenter.
Okay.
Yes, but maybe if I didn't join the athletics career, maybe I would be doing something like as a profession carpenter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So which moment now around when 2005-6, it was the breaking moment, like, no, this is my profession?
Yeah, I joined the national team at 2006. Yes, eventually when I joined the national team, I started only with a trip to the African Championship. I was reserved as a 4x4 in 4x4. Yeah, then after that, then I started to be a national athlete. In 2007, then I started to compete as individual in the national team.
Okay.
Until 2007, I was representing the country, my first international. It was in All Africa Games, where we won the gold medal in All Africa Games in Algeria.
Okay.
Yes, the same year, 2007, I was represented the country again in the World Championship in Osaka, in Japan. Yeah.
Okay. So how was that first moment like? Because I understand, Khurhati, you were competing against people who were international coaches, some were even training in other countries such as Algeria, Cote d'Ivoire, and when are you just training locally?
Yeah, it was a good thing to learn, but that time I was still new. I didn't know anything. I didn't know this one was training international, or you see, I knew that everyone is coming from his country or her country. Yeah, we just meet here for the competition. So I think it was a good learning thing. Yeah.
And Hone, like that time you're traveling across the world, a young boy from Tutume. Like wasn't it scary, like the anxiety and everything, like pakamati plane, running in a field, there's 1,000 spectators and everything is all professional.
Yeah, at first, Bahamas for fun. It was my first time. Yeah, it was my first time get Bahamas for fun. So I was a bit scared because I was just a boy from Tutume. I knew that plane, saw it flying over Nakele. Where I am, what is happening? But the time when I go there to I was one alive, I saw something huge. You know, I was surprised by the size of the plane that it highly hard than about. Yeah, so it was something that is massive to me, you know. Yeah.
And what did you learn? Like, what did you learn? Like, experience your name?
Yeah, I learned a lot. I learned a lot that again sports made me to learn a lot of things about discipline, how to take care of yourself, you know, how to respect others, you know. Sports. I think sports built me, you know, where I am now today, you know. So from experience, Yamabelo, learning from other people, learning from the Baki computer level, you know. Yeah.
So time goes on. 2011, 2012, you're competing in all these tournaments, Commonwealth Games, Olympics, and stuff like that. Which one would you say like was your best like moment, like before 2017?
Yeah, things go well, and eventually I was training in Botswana, right?
Yeah.
Then I got some sponsorship to go and train in Senegal, Dakar. Yes. Then I went there, and end of 2017, end of 2007, 2008 I started compete. Then I won my first African championship, gold medal. Then went there, I qualified for first. I missed the 2008 Olympic Games in Beijing, so I didn't qualify by then. Then the following 2009 I qualified for the World Championship. Then going through, I qualified for the Olympics. My first Olympics was 2012 in London. Yeah, it was so massive. I think my moment before 2017, I'll say, what will I say? I'll say to qualify for the 2012 Olympic Games. It was a big thing. You know, just to qualify for the Olympics is a huge thing. Yeah.
Okay, so the fame is coming in, success and everything. My dad's you remained cool, like you're calm, even though your nickname is Batman. You remained calm. Like what made you to remain calm? Unlike like other sports people, like you read about them in the newspapers. He was caught doing this, drinking and driving, or he's bankrupt. Like when I just remained and continued growing. Like what was the inspiration behind that?
Yeah. I go through and things are coming along, like you say, but I told myself that no, this is my job. You know, I don't want to look back again to lose everything. I have to focus. I knew what I needed in this career, because I knew that I didn't do well at school. So now this is my life. You know, I have to do everything to make Isaac Makwala, the best Isaac Makwala, who that even after athletics, I have to be that Isaac Makwala, not to. I hate to be in bad news like the Makwala we release. But look at my background, my parents was the guidance from the parents since young until today. You know, every time when maybe I want to do something bad, what are they gonna feel? Yeah. I don't just want to disappoint them. Yes.
Okay. And also it's really much now when success comes through wanyana ba batla ka speed or when ba batla ka speed, like also how did you also try like hold on, like I know you're a married man now and you've been with your wife for a very long time.
Yes, I didn't want that thing to lead me. I know banyana then when how Nalima they come they come together, they want you, piece of you. So now that I didn't want all of those things. You know, happy, those are the things that can make the bad news about you. Hey, tomorrow, those things that I didn't want to happen to me. You know, yes. So I contain myself low. Even now, I just contain myself low. Yeah, I don't want to be that guy. So to be like, you see, I just play it hella normally like anyone else, like you hella. Yes.
So another time of it, like how did your life change? Like due to the success, like how did you start developing your life into a better person?
Yeah, my life changed a lot. From Tutume, where I grew up, from Omiraka, where I was looking after some cattle, some wagon. For now, I'm that guy. Even though I'm still doing some farming, other side. So, but my life changed. I'm not regretting to not kisaira sindeko school. I think I don't regret about it. I think even maybe sometimes anga we get better with school. I don't think I will be like now. Sports made me a lot to be a big, you know, than anga we get focus on my education. Yes, so I don't regret anything. Yeah.
So now time is moving around 2014. You competed in the Olympics, right?
2012.
2012. Yeah. So 2012, 2016, you competed in the Olympics, but you didn't win any medal, but you did extremely well.
Yeah.
And locally, you were well known, but internationally, you were not known, but not that much. Did it like what kind of drive did that give you?
Yeah.
Because also time was not on your side.
Yes, now since I joined athletics, I told myself that I will never give up, no matter what, until I achieve what I want. You know, yes, that's the thing that always drives me, and I always thank God that whatever that I was planning in my career, it ended up coming along. You know, I achieved everything that I wanted to achieve, even though the 2017 saga distracted me a bit, but that was my time to win a world championship medal. For now, in my cabinet, I'm missing the world championship medal, which that's why I said I will retire next year after the world championship. So I want to retire next year after the world championship, after I got a medal.
You have a score to settle.
Sorry.
You have a score to settle. That's why you retire after the World Championships.
Yes. That's why I say that's the only medal I'm missing now in my cabinet.
Okay.
After next year we have the World Championship. Yes.
Okay. All right. Since you've mentioned now the saga 2017, just tell us like what really happened before that solo run. Like just narrate us to us like the detail.
I ran the heats. I ran the semi-final. Then the following day, I was on the rest or what? No, the two. I was on the rest for the 400. I qualified for the final for the 400. I was supposed to go and run the 200 hits. Yes, everything started there. I went to the track. I don't know, I drank a Red Bull, then I split it, I vomited. Then the doctor saw me that I vomited. We didn't know that there was a virus in the hotel that we were staying. So any symptom that we were producing, they were assuming that you are sick. But I was not sick. Yeah, and the doctor took me to the doctor's room. Then everything started there. They took me. Then they took me back. I was sick, but I was not tested or anything else. But they just assumed that I was sick. Then I I went back to the hotel, which means I'm missing the 200 hits, which means the 400 hit final is coming after a day. So I have to be quarantined for 24 hours. 24 hours or 72 days? 24 hours, yeah. Yes. 24 hours to run another, to be quarantined. So after that 24 hours, I was, which means I'm gonna miss the 400 final.
Yeah.
Yes. Then I missed the 400 final. Then my team that I was with, they started to negotiate for this, at least, because the 200 also hits was already started. Yes, I missed also the 200 hits. Then I have to request for another opportunity. Then they gave us opportunity. Then because everything is over now, but the 400 is over, there's 200 they can do the solo run. Yes, and they put the time there to run to beat this time. Then you go to the semi-final. Yes, then I went for it, and then I qualified for the semi-final. That's how this solo.
But
run
before the solo run, there's a time where you're trying to enter into the stadium and bouncers stopped you, like you're protesting, telling them you're not sick.
Yes, but because those guys, they didn't tell us with the writing, they were just telling with their mouth that I was supposed to go to. Yeah, that time when they blocked me, I was supposed to go to my 400 final because they didn't announce it officially that I was pulled out of the 400. They were just announced with the mouth without any writing. So that's why I didn't know anything. I just went to the stadium to run my 400 final because I was feeling good. I was feeling fit to run. Yeah.
So now the moment of like the biggest moment of your career comes. You're on the tracks alone. One of the first people to run alone on the tracks on such an event. What was going on in your mind? You're not competing against anyone, but you're competing against time.
Yeah, because everything was gone, then I didn't have anything to do. I didn't have any choice. I told myself, no, this is the time now. Let me just go and run. In the time they put, I knew that I'm gonna beat it because my fitness level was over that time. So I talked to my coach. I said, no. He told me that no, just go and try it. Let's go and do it. I just went there with the open-minded that I went there ready. I just went there to run. I wanted to run. That's all that what was on my mind. Either running with who or, but I wanted to run. Despite who is there or what I wanted only was to run. Yeah.
And were you sure you are going to achieve this?
Yes, I was sure that I'm going to achieve this. Yes, I knew I'm going to beat that time.
But did it affect you in any way psychologically? Like, did you have that element of fear? Like, the whole world is watching and I don't have to mess this up.
No, nothing at all. Nothing at all. The only pain that I had is that I missed the 400. The 400 final. Because when I went to London 2017, my aim was to in the 400, because I was second fastest in the world after Wade Flanagan. I knew that the only two, I was targeting only 2 medals, either gold or silver. Yes, that's where I was. But I knew that I'm gonna get a medal. That's the only pain was paining me, that I missed my 400 final. The 200 I was not that on it that much. I didn't put. It was my plan B. Yes, my plan A was 400.
400.
Yes.
400, which is your strength.
Yes. Yeah.
So after that solo run moment, a lot of things changed in your life. The whole world watched you. You trended, like big people were talking about you. Michael Johnson, one of the greatest athletes to ever live on this earth, was also talking about you. Like, just tell us about your experience. Like after that solo run, like everything changed. You're even on the first page, like on almost every paper in the world.
Yeah, after that solo run, everything changed. I became one of the biggest in after that championship. Everyone was talking about me. I think it wasn't fair thing. Yeah. If you get my story, if you get their story, it wasn't fair. That's why almost everyone was on my side. Yeah. That's how my life changed. I have a lot of fans. I have a lot of people supporting me. Even today, that's how I became more bigger. Yeah.
Which opportunities came through after that moment?
Opportunity.
Yeah.
The opportunity came up that moment. I end up writing a book. The book is titled The Solo Run.
Yeah.
The Untold Story of Isaac Makwala. I think they created us a title there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now we have a title for the book. It's called The Solo Run, which will be published on November 20 this month, this coming month.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Before we talk much about the book, I still want to know, Hela, like, did you have anyone approaching you after that solo run, like brands wanting to work with you, like maybe clubs wanting to work with you, international coaches and offers?
I can't say that really, but yes, in Botswana there are a lot of brands that wanted to work with me. Yes, like Shell, they partnered with me some years back. The Kellen Black label, some there. Yeah.
Okay. So there was never any like opportunity of going to an international club?
No, I don't want any international club. I'm happy to train home.
Okay.
Yes, I don't think I will leave my coach.
Okay.
Yes, I'm gonna retire with him.
The same coach that you started with?
It's not the same coach I started with. I started with my coach Justice at 2013.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So if you are to go international, it means that you're leaving your coach behind?
Yes.
Okay.
Which means I'm gonna leave my coach behind to join another coach, which is I don't think it's necessary for now.
Okay.
Looking that I'm about to retire.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it also means that your bank account, like, it also went big. It was fat.
Yeah, 2017 I will say that. I will say that. Yeah. Yes, because a lot of races that I was running the Diamond Leagues, I won a lot of them. Yeah. Yeah.
So what can you say? Which was your biggest check in your career?
I can't say it.
300,000 dollars.
No.
So you've been paid more than $300,000 US dollars before?
You mean one race?
Yeah.
No. I think the race maybe the biggest check at Diamond League final. That's the biggest check in athletics.
And how much was it?
About 50,000 US dollar.
What? So something of that sort has been deposited in your account before?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So talking of money, I know you've invested very well. Let's just talk about your investment. Like, what is it that you've invested, put your money into?
Yeah, I started my investment in 2015. Yes. Most I'm doing properties.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have houses across the country?
Yes, I have houses across the country. I have a house in Tulofelo. I have a house in Block 7. I'm doing the multi-rest in Tutume.
Okay.
Yeah.
And also these are the houses that you're given after the Olympics?
That I bought after the Olympics.
Okay.
Not after the Olympics. No, the house. Which house are you talking about?
I get it, like you guys were given houses like when you won this medal.
Yeah, yes, they announced about it. Not yet given, but they announced. We are still waiting for them.
Okay.
Yes.
So approximately you're with maybe 5 million pula.
No.
More than that?
No. Let's not talk about money.
Okay. All right. No. Moving forward, the year is 2020. You're supposed to go for the Olympics, but pandemic has struck, the coronavirus, COVID-19, and you had prepared for this because it was supposed to be like one of your last major moments on the track on an international level. Like, how did you feel about everything being paused, like the tournaments being paused, and when you're fighting against time, your age is not on your side?
On my side, I would say the pandemic gave me advantage. I would say I'm happy for the Olympics to be postponed. Because look at myself, I got injured 2018. Yeah. 2019, I was still injured, but when 2020 comes, I was still not yet fit on my level. Yeah. So I think when they postponed the 2020 Olympics, I was relieved that okay, but by then the 2020 I'm gonna work hard on it. Then 2021, then the Olympics will come. I will be ready by then. So eventually I just did that.
It was a blessing in disguise.
Yes. Yeah.
And now it's the Olympics. You're with your team there, like all the stars from Botswana that you can mention, from Amantle Mons, Nigel Amos, and Tutume. Like how was the energy in the camp?
The energy was good. The energy was good. We were coming from a lot of, because 2020, you know, as we are just professional athletes, we make money when we are running. When you are not running, you don't make money. So the energy was high. We were so happy that at last we were coming back to run again. You know, the morale was so high, and we wanted that medal mostly. You know, yes. But on my side, I wanted the medal on individual mostly. Yeah. But I didn't manage to get a medal. That's why I told myself that no, you see the relay, I'm gonna make everything to so that the team can get a medal.
The whole country was watching that relay. Like they watched all your races, even the solo races, but you didn't do pretty well, like to the extent that you wanted. But now with the relay, the last hope, like you captained that team, like as a real man, like a mature captain. What did you tell those boys like before you walked into the track? Yeah,
because I was done with my individual that day, but the coach was suggesting that I'm tired from individual race. I have to rest for the team to run the hits. No, I told the team that this lineup is so tight. When I rest, either we go out before we reach the final here. They're gonna knock us out. I will say no. Let me just lead the guys from the hits until the final. I will manage it. Yes, because I saw that the medal for the individual, I didn't manage to get it. Now this is the last thing. Nigel also didn't manage to get the medal down. Now all the eyes is on the relay. I told myself that no, we're gonna do this. I told the boys that, guys, for me, I'm just gonna come leading the pack. You guys just maintain it, and we qualify for the final. Yes, we qualified for the final, and I told the guys, the boys, that again, I say, guys, tomorrow we have to run faster than we did yesterday. For us to get a medal, we have to run faster than we did yesterday. If you're gonna run slow, or if you're gonna run the same we did yesterday, we can't get a medal. I think they listened, and everyone put it A game.
A game.
Yes.
Teamwork.
Yeah, teamwork.
Yeah.
I just told them that, guys, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna lead the team. I'm gonna hand the baton first. Yes.
Can I be the one who started?
Yes, I was the one who started.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm gonna give baton first, then you guys have to go.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you guys were believing in yourself.
Yeah, we believe in ourselves. Then the boys did it also. But at the end, I was so disappointed because we were second until to the last.
Yeah.
Last. Then, you know, I knew America. We won't beat America because them they changed the team from the heats. They put a new team for the final. As we came with the same team. So I told the boys that no. Let's forget about the USA team. We won't beat them. They are fresh. Let's just follow them until to the finish. Yes. So that's why I say I was disappointed by the last 5 meters. But I won't say much disappointed. But we end up grabbing a bronze medal. And the boy was finishing the relay he was young. He's a young boy, a 22-year boy. Yes. So we didn't put. We're so happy. We're so happy about the bronze. Yes.
And it was a tight race.
Yeah, and it was a very tight race. Yeah.
Okay. So if talking of tight races and stuff, like who would you say like has been your toughest opponent ever since you started like your career as an athlete?
Yeah, I would say the Americans. Since I started my career, I knew that when you talk about 400, you talk about USA. Yes.
So why is it that like the Americans like choose when it comes to athletics? Like locally we have the best athletes. Come on, we have Isaac Makwala.
Yeah, from way back, America started Michael Johnson. You know, when you talk like I say, when you talk about 400, you're talking about USA. Even now, you can't. No one can tell you that all the races that we are running, you all the 400 meters, you'll see there's an American inside. Yeah.
So what about Jamaicans? Are you not scared of Jamaicans?
No, Jamaicans in the 400, no.
Yeah.
100 and 200, yes. 400, no. Yeah.
So like isn't there any specific name of an individual like is my toughest opponent?
Yeah, when I joined athletics, I know Lashon Merritt.
Who's that?
Lashon Merritt.
Where is he from?
From the USA. Yes.
Is he still active?
Since he was injured, I think he has 2 years without active. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So wouldn't you say like one of the achievements that you want to do before you retire, apart from winning that medal, World Champions, is to at least beat an American at some point, 400 meters?
I think for now I can't say that because there's no strong American now. The strong guy maybe because now the world record is in South Africa.
Okay.
Yeah, the Wade Finnegan is the one who is the world record holder. Yeah, so I think for now it changed. It's no longer the American. Yes. Okay. Now the 400 is there and the Caribbeans also they came along. Okay. Yes.
All right. Yeah. So moving away from Makwala, we've been talking about you like for the past 30, if not 40 minutes. Let's just talk about the structures of athletics, Botswana. Like what's your take compared to the time you started and the current times? Like has there been any improvement on the structures as athletics?
Yeah, I think from the time I started until today, I think it's a bit changing, but not that much. But we are trying. We are trying. You know, Botswana is not what I have realized is Botswana is not a sports country. Yeah, I say what about that sport more can we just say even the take it from the word mithamiko, they say you are playing. You know, no one akona hope over sports can make you. But we want to change that. That sports is the same as your job, your office job.
So what can be improved? What can be done to improve?
A lot can be done. You need to take athletes. The welfare of the athletes should be on top notch. Yeah, people who are representing the country should be treated like someone who is working in the government. You know, yes. That's how we can change it. It should change straight from the government. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, like, as someone as a senior athlete in the country, have you tried like raising up this dialogue, like you're close, like you sometimes rub shoulders with relevant stakeholders. Have you ever tried airing these concerns to them?
We always do. Always do. You know, they will tell you that the government things take long to change. Yeah, they have to discuss about it. Others will won't agree. Others will agree. You know, it's not just an easy path. You know, it need a lot of time to change. Yes, like I say, we have to change only from this word mitameko.
Okay.
Yes.
To professional athletics.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Still talking about the structures of athletics, like the grassroots level, like we born in young, like is it?
Yeah, the grassroots level is going down now because now teachers were complaining that they are not getting paid that's why we get the grassroots. Yeah, the athletes from teachers. Sports then, which means there's no gratuity. So we have to go back again to do like we were doing before. Only this sports go to school Yeah.
And then club level, like how's the club level of athletics in local?
Yeah, club level more athletics, they are not the club level, it's additional, it's football. Yeah, the club they are there. They are there but they are not active. Yes. Yeah. Okay.
So I like the fact that you raised the picture. We made that comparison here, athletics and football. Very controversial, but we have to talk about it. I wonder, like, why is it that, like, even investors they pour a lot of money more polo, like football and stuff like that. Even like certain stakeholders, they make sure that they sponsor, like, and then when it comes to athletics, like you can find like go high. I don't want to what playing, but it doesn't even ever pay off spikes.
I don't know. Maybe in football because it's a team sport. Can athletics is an individual sport. Yeah. Maybe they want more mileage because companies they want something to retain more money. You know, they don't want just to sponsor someone then no return. They know that when they sponsor football is a countrywide thing. When you talk about football, you can't see Sunday soccer. You can't see people running. You will see people playing football.
Yeah.
This was to say these are two together.
Okay.
Than athletics. Athletics, yes, but it does. But we are the best in the country. Yes, but maybe the athletics they don't do more to reach this the companies to sponsor sports, to sponsor athletics. Yeah.
Okay. Last week you announced you were retired. Isaac Makwala.
Yeah. This is next year is my last year.
After you win that medal.
Yes. For sure. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
That's my last year. And my last competition is I'm gonna defend my title Commonwealth Games.
Okay.
Yes.
Which is next year.
Which is next year also.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what can you say has been your greatest moment within this decade plus?
My greatest moment, I think I would say the Olympics 2020 bronze medal of world. Yeah.
Which is the second Olympic medal in Botswana.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say the 2017 saga.
2017 saga, I won't say it because, like I said, there was I got disappointed about my 400. Yes.
Okay. And which one would you say is your worst moment in your career?
My worst moment, I won't say that much. Worst moment, I didn't have any worst moment that much. Maybe I would say the 2014 Commonwealth Games. Yes.
Okay.
I went there as one of the fastest guy in the world. Then I didn't even reach the final. Yeah, that's my worst one.
Okay. And then talking about the book, which is one of the best Christmas gifts that you give Botswana this year in 2021. You started writing this book when, bro?
Yeah, this book we started to write it in 2019.
Okay.
It's 2 years now. It's
2 years now.
Yeah, it's not a joke to write a book.
Hakutshwanile stories up pampiri kuqala in 30 minutes.
Yeah, it take a lot of energy, take a lot of passion. You know, you have to work hard. You have to go to the where you grow up, where you, since when you are young. Mahelo Tewa, if you sit in Miraka, you have to go there, capture some information and all that. Yeah, it goes out of work.
So who are you working with on the book?
I'm working with Dr. Tutume, he's the author.
Oh, he's the author?
Yes.
And then when the guy was just talking?
Sorry?
When I not
yes, now I'll just give him my information then. We end with the people that I was working with.
So what inspired this thing of like this idea of writing a book? Because I know you tried writing a book immediately after the 2017 Saga Park.
I think it inspired me because I want people to know where I come from. The book is I want the book to inspire other people, not only sports people. Yeah, it inspires everyone. When you can read that book, it will tell you that you learn that never give up in life. Yes, no matter what, one day you will be up again. Yes.
Yeah. All right. No, we'll be patiently waiting. My birthday is on the 26th of November. That will be my Christmas present.
Oh, okay.
My birthday present, actually.
Yeah.
So, what's next for Isaac Makwala after retiring?
Next for Makwala, I just want to be on my coach's footsteps.
You want to be a coach?
Yes.
Okay.
I want to be a coach.
Okay, so you be a coach, but is it similar like football? Where you have to go for like certificates and stuff like that? Or?
Yes, you have to go on course. Even in athletics, you have coach 1, coach 2, coach 3, coach levels.
Okay, so have you studied any of those levels?
Not yet started. I will start when I retire.
Okay.
I didn't want to mix running with that course. Yeah.
Okay.
Just I want to deal with it. Yes.
So what's your goal like when you're now a coach? Like what exactly? Are you going to be the one who's focusing on grassroots level, or when like like the medals, go IAAF and the Olympics?
No, I just want to have my own from grassroots level until to the top.
More of like an Isaac Makwala Academy.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Then I like from Wenyan until I reach the Olympics.
Okay.
Yes.
Hey. No, crowd investor it's only to make
yes, that I'm gonna need a lot of investors to agree to have a academy. You need a lot of sponsors.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Isaac Makwala, it's been nice having you on this podcast, bro. Like we can spend the whole day talking. But you're a busy man, you have to go and check out on your investments and everything.
Yeah, thanks so very much.
Yeah, so in closing, what can you say to Botswana?
For closing, I will just say I'm happy for Botswana the way they supported me from way back where I started my career until today. I think Rauri keep supporting others who are still in this sport. Any sports, let's support others. Let's support others. Yes.
All right. No, relebogile tabo ka ba sekolo.
Oh,